I'm David Balkin. I have two events at Agile 2013, one of them with Kevin Fisher. I thought I would give you a quick explanation of both so you could see if you'd want to attend. Both are hands-on, so attend if you want to go beyond PowerPoint. On Tuesday, my session will be in ATDD, BDD, and 8DDD. Sounds like a mouthful of acronyms, but in short, we're going to be talking about bridging the divide, the gap of understanding between what development thinks the business wants and what the business actually wants. Bridge that gap. And then we're going to be talking about bridging the ultimate divide, and that's between what we think we should build and what we should really build. On Wednesday, Kevin Fisher and I will be talking about a continual readiness approach. Most assume that a product owner should groom a backlog on their own. We believe a more collaborative approach is appropriate. If you want to find out about approaches that can work in your group, come to this session. Hope to see you all at Agile 2013.
Hi, I'm Simon Brown, and I'm going to be talking about software architecture at the Agile 2013 conference. Unless you like playing with big balls of mud, software architecture is important. And making sure that the whole team build the same thing in the same way, well, that's also really important, and it requires good communication. But people struggle to draw a picture of what it is they're building. My session is called Simple Sketches for Diagramming Your Software Architecture. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do just that without using UML. Thanks. See you in Nashville.
So, you want to do a startup? I'm Abby Fickner, Hacker Chick, and for the past 3 years, I've worked with literally hundreds of early stage startups. And as a developer, it feels like if I can just come up with that one really cool idea, that I can go build it and make a bunch of money. But the reality is, starting a company takes a completely different mindset than what we're used to with development. I think we're actually really ahead of the game because we're comfortable with Agile, but get ready because startups are going to take those skills to a whole new level. So we're going to have fun with this. I'm going to expose you guys to a little of my world. Come ready to get your hands dirty and learn about how you can get your own startup idea off the ground.
Hi, my name is Scott Ambler. In my session, Continuous Architecture and Immersion Design, we'll be exploring how disciplined Agile teams address architecture and design all the way through the lifecycle. We're going to cover a host of techniques and philosophies, including initial architecture and visioning at the beginning of a project, proving the architecture early with working code, architecture spikes, test-driven development, some Agile modeling techniques, a few new roles such as architecture owner, and many more. I think you're going to find this session very valuable and interesting, so hope to see you there. Thank you very much.
Agile software development is enabled by highly collaborative teams, but how can teams collaborate if they're distributed halfway across the globe? My name is Johannes Broadwell, and in my talk on remote pair programming, we will demonstrate live pair programming between Nashville and Sri Lanka. I'm crossing my fingers that the US internet is good enough. Come and learn about collaboration in extreme settings or to see me walk on a tightrope, metaphorically speaking.
Hey. Hi, I'm Richard Yu. Test-driven development is a software development discipline where we write the test first and write enough code to pass that test. This creates leaner code with a design that emerges from that code. But you know what? We can take that one step further. Come join me at Agile 2013 for 50 Shades of Behavior-Driven Development. Because with the help of Katy Perry, we will utilize BDD to involve as many team roles as possible when designing software. We will use specification by example to describe how the system should work in a standard language. This can lead to increased team collaboration, living documentation, and not to mention test automation. Because ultimately, we never want to be afraid to show our software to product owners. Hi, Richard.
Hi there, my name is Brian Beecham. There's been a lot of talk about test-driven development and refactoring in the Agile world. Writing tests first can be a tricky thing to get your head around. Don't give up hope though, because I've come up with a great technique of using Lego to teach TDD and refactoring to techies and non-techies alike. All you need for this session is an open mind, a desire to learn, and your imagination. On Thursday at 10:45, come and have a great time learning TDD by playing with Lego.
Hi, I'm Judy Neer, and I hope you'll join me on Thursday for my workshop entitled Abuser Stories, Thinking Like the Bad Guy to Reduce Security Vulnerabilities. Most of you know that we use user stories to capture functional requirements written from a user's perspective. And this workshop will examine using that same concept to capture potential vulnerabilities introduced by a potential hacker or attacker in our software systems. It'll be a hands-on workshop. We'll have a lot of fun, and I hope you'll join me.
So you've done Agile at the team level and everybody's really happy. Now it's time for Enterprise Agile. Well, to be successful in the Enterprise of Agile, you need to adopt tools to make that reality. Hi, my name is Dave West, and I want to talk to you a little bit about Agile ALM in my talk at Agile2013. I'm going to share with you some of the best practices for marrying your Agile transformation practices with your ALM transformation approach. Getting those two very different disciplines to work together to effectively accelerate and amplify agility across your organization with automated tools. I look forward to seeing you at my talk.
Hello, Agile Boffins. This is Sarah from Atlassian. I'm going to be talking about a coding workflow called branch per issue development. It keeps half-baked code off the main code line, lets your developers work on issues without stepping all over each other. It's CI friendly, and it makes it crazy easy to see exactly what's going into each of your releases. So we're going to be creating dev branches like nobody's business and merging like mad up in here. You'll walk away knowing whether branch per issue development is going to be a good fit for your team, and if so, how to start introducing it. P.S. I'm also giving a talk on the DevOps track about making your build system run like lightning. So look for the talk called You're Not Failing Fast Enough. I'll see you in both talks in Nashville. Bye.
Hi, my name is James Grenning. I wrote this book, Test-Driven Development for Embedded C. Since it was published a couple years ago, I've discovered new techniques and tools for unit testing C. In my session, The Latest in Mocks for C, I'll show you some of the problems I've run into in my client's legacy code, things you won't believe. Problems that might make the novice give up on unit testing. But no fear, I'll share my wisdom by showing you the tools and techniques for unit testing C and getting legacy C under control. I hope to see you Thursday afternoon.
Hi, I'm Woody Zool, and I'm going to be doing a presentation with Llewellyn Falco called Practical Refactoring. In this talk, we demonstrate very simple techniques you can use to remove technical debt and clean your code one baby step at a time. We'd like to show you how easy it is, so please join us. Thanks.